Okay. So very good evening to everyone. Have you tried these questions? Question 4, question 5. You got this answer, or shall I show you these questions or solution of these questions? Question 4 and question 5. Right. If you tried and if you got your answer, then we can move to next questions or next properties of Laplace. If not, then let me show you its solutions. Okay. Okay. So try this later or try this from home. If you didn't get them, I will show you in next class. Okay. So now let us see few properties of Laplace transform. There are total 4 different properties of Laplace transform, right? And that can be useful to you. Now, if it is given to you Laplace of f of t is capital F of s, right? And see over here, sometimes in question this capital F of s can given to you this f bar of s, right? This is also one of the symbol, and small n is your any integer, or I can say positive integer, n belongs to z plus, that is natural number only. Positive integer is nothing but your natural number. Then your first property, so first part of first property is that is multiplication of t. That is, in your function, if t is multiplied with your function, then its Laplace transform will become minus d by ds of f of s. That means if you are multiplying with t inside, here you have to find differential of this function, differential of output function. If you are multiplying t in input, you have to find differential of output function. And with every differential, you have to take one negative sign. So it is minus d by ds of f of s. Okay. Now, second thing, if t is multiplied 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, then what we should do? Right. Now suppose t is multiplied n times. So if t is multiplied n times, then we can write this Laplace of t to the power n f of t is equal to, if t was multiplied one time, we have multiplied minus 1 in output. If t is multiplied n times, we will multiply minus 1 in output n times. Now for GTO students, they are asking its derivation as well. So its derivation I will show you for GTO class separately, right? But for GATE, we did not need to worry about its derivation. So minus 1 to the power n dn by dsn f of s. Okay. So it is Laplace of t f of t is minus d by ds f of s, and Laplace of t to the power n f of t is minus 1 to the power n dn by ds n f of s, or we are doing its differentiation n times. Okay. This first property is clear. Okay. How we have to apply this property, that I will show you an example. Today's session is based on this example only. Today we are going to finish this Laplace. Now see. So I hope this first property is clear, that is multiplication of t. If this is clear, now I am going to do second property, that is division of s or division by t. So first property is clear. Please type in chat box. You all can hear me na clearly? Chandrasekhar, Divya. Where are the other students? Okay, great. Let me drop one message for them in the group. Now, Laplace of f of t by t. So when we were multiplying with t, we were doing its differentiation. When we are dividing with t, now we are going to find its integration. And its integration's lower limit will be s and upper limit will be infinite. So it will be integration s to infinite f of s ds. Now you'll answer, what about t to the power n? If you are dividing with t to the power n, then you have to find its integration n times. So if it is Laplace f of t by t to the power n, so it will be your integration s to infinity f of s ds to the power n. This ds to the power n represents, its meaning is we are doing this n times integration. Okay. So n times integration means this is your first time, this is your second time, this is your third time, and like that you are doing this integration n times. Is it clear or not? And every time your yes, so yes, we will put s into infinity in final integral. Okay, you will get more idea when we solve examples based on these properties. Right. Now let us see its reciprocal property. These properties are based on when t is multiplied, you are having differentiation outside. When t is when your function is multiplied by t, you are going to have differentiation on outside. When your function is divided by t, you are going to have integration on outside. Now, if your function, if you are finding, if your function is differentiated in inside, right? If you are having differentiation of function inside, then outside what will happen? That let us see. And that property is very much important for both point of view. Okay. So let us see that. So your third property, we are going to differentiate inside, and in fourth property, we are going to integrate inside. See over here, your third property. Laplace of f dash t. F dash means you are finding its derivation. F dash is differentiation. It is your symbol of differentiation. F dash means d by dt of f of t. So Laplace of f dash t. So here, when we were multiplying with t inside, and outside we were getting differentiation of function. Here, when we are differentiating inside and outside, we are going to multiply with s. So that will become s into f of s minus f of 0. And here f of 0 is small f, mind well. This is your capital F, this is small f. Okay, so as f of s minus f of 0, 1 point extra, that is your small f of 0. As f of s minus f of 0. Is it clear? F dash t is what? Right, or here, your f dash t is nothing but your d by dt of f of t. Now similarly, if they are going to give you this differentiation n times, that is, if inside this differentiation is n times, now we have seen that this differentiation is only one time. So if this differentiation is n time, Laplace of n times differential of any function t, if you're having this, then this will become Sn f of s minus s to the power n minus 1 small f of 0 minus s to the power n minus 2 f dash 0 minus s to the power, and similarly final answer will be, or final term will be, minus, this is your minus f to the power n minus 1 0, and this f to the power n minus 1 means we are finding n minus 1th differential of f. We are finding n minus 1th differential of f. Okay, so n minus 1th differential of f is 0. Okay, so if you want to remember here each and every term, so there is one shortcut you can see over here. For each and every term, see, in both of the cases, in first term only you are going to have capital F of s. After that, in all the terms, it is only small f. Okay, this is small f, and all values are at 0 only. And here, if you find power of all these terms, so total power of this term is n minus 1, and here it is only f of 0, right? We are not finding here any differential of f of 0. So it is a 0th differential. N minus 1 plus 0 is n minus 1. Now here it is first differential, n minus 2 plus 1, it is n minus 1. In next term, it will be n minus 3, and here it will be second differential. So n minus 3 plus 2, n minus 1. Here also n minus 1. So we are having total power n minus 1 in each term. Total power in each term is n minus 1. Is it clear now? Please give me some response. Total power in each term is n minus 1. Okay. Yes. Now, when we see its examples, then it will be very much clear to you, right? And here, this all are differential. F dash means you have to find its differentiation first time, f double dash 2 times, f triple dash 3 times. Okay. So this is how we are going to proceed. So now let us see its fourth property. Then we will see its examples. Okay. Then one more thing is their Laplace transform of periodic function, but that we will see later. Right, and that periodic function is not for GTU students, but first we will see this. Okay. Now, wait. Fourier transform ये गेट सिलेबस में है. Yes, exactly. Fourier two topics are there. Those topics are Taylor series and Fourier series. Those were added in GATE syllabus from 2016. Earlier they were not there. So Fourier series and Taylor series, right, that were added in GATE syllabus from 2016 onwards. Earlier they were not in GATE syllabus. Okay. Chalo, fourth. So this was your property of Laplace of differential of function. Now next property is Laplace of integral of function. Okay. Now see over here. Laplace of integration 0 to t f of t dt will become, so it is same. When here we were dividing with t in input, in output we were finding its integration. So if in input we are having integration, in output we are going to divide it by s. But here you have to take care about limits. When you are finding integration of output, at that time your limits were beginning from s to infinity. Your limits were from s to infinity. But here your limits are from 0 to t. So mind well. Here you are having your limits from 0 to t, and in that case these limits were from s to infinity. In the same way, if you are finding Laplace of one function which is n time integral of this f of t, right? This is nth integral of this f of t, dt to the power n. So this will become f of s divided by s to the power n. F of s by s to the power n. Okay. So these properties are clear. These four properties. Right. Let me give you revision of these properties quickly, and then we are going to start its examples to get more idea. Okay. For GTO students, I will give you its derivation in our separate class. Okay. So see over here. Properties of Laplace transform. If Laplace transform of small f is capital F s, which is given as sometime f bar of s, so don't get confused in that. So if you are multiplying t with input of the function, in output you will get minus d by ds of f of s. In input, if t to the power n is multiplied, in output you will get minus 1 to the power n d by ds dn to the power dn, or means n times differential of f of s, not dn by dsn. You can take, or you can speak like this also. So minus 1 to the power n and nth differential of f of s. So if t is multiplied, then this is the case. Now same with reverse. If in input you are finding its differential, so output you have to multiply with variable. In input, if you are multiplying with variable, output you will get differential. In input, if you are finding its differential, then output you have to multiply with variable. Variable of your input is t, and variable of your output is s. Okay. What is extra in above case? Extra is here, it is minus outside. Here you have to subtract minus f of 0 if it is only single differential. If it is more than single differential, if it is second differential, third differential, fourth differential, then you should follow like this: minus Sn, or s to the power n minus 1, simple f of 0, then s to the power n minus 2, just you have to decrease this power and increase its differential till you reach your differential value to n minus 1. Right. Here your differential is 1, so n is equal to 1 in this case, so n minus 1 is 0. So your last term is f to the power 0, that is its zeroth differential 0. Here thumb rule is power of all the terms, total power of each term will be n minus 1. Total power of, it should be of, I will change this preposition. Okay. Now let us see another two properties. If you are dividing with variable inside, you will get integration outside. And if you are taking integration inside, you are going to divide with variable outside. Okay. If you are taking integration inside, you are going to divide with variable outside. And here your variable is t in inside, and here your variable is s in outside. Is it clear? So this all properties are easy. Just for differential, here it should be minus 1 to the power n, and for when your differential is inside, then outside you should have like this. This is just extra. That's why this makes this property important. That's why this is more important than any other property. Now let us see examples based on it. Okay. So these properties are clear. So you can remember this property with few thumb rules. Okay. So when you are multiplying your variable t, right, or multiplying inside of Laplace transform, outside you will get its differential. And what is extra over here? Extra is minus 1 to the power n. If you are taking differential inside, then you have to multiply with variable s. What is extra over here? The whole series is extra. Minus s to the power n minus 1 f of 0 means it begins from here to and it will here f to the power n minus 1 0. Now if we are dividing with variable t inside, here you are going to find its integral outside. In the same way, if your integral is inside, then here you are going to divide with variable s. Are you getting my point? Please give me some response. What is extra over here? Here limit of integration are s to infinity, and here your limit of integration are 0 to t. So first this should be clear to you. Is it clear? Please give me some response. Okay, great. Okay, so let us see examples based on it. Right, so this is how you can make its table. Okay, you can remember first two properties in pair because they are vice versa, and remaining two properties in pair. Okay, so first two properties in pair and remaining two properties in pair. Chalo, now let us start examples based on it. First example, Laplace of t square sine at. Right, they won't specify that use any property, right? You have to think. So how we are going to find this? See here, what is multiplied over here? What is multiplied inside? T, na? So whenever you are having multiplication with t inside, outside what we have to do? Differential. And what is extra? Minus 1 to the power n. So if inside your t is multiplied n times, then outside we are having this minus 1 to the power n nth differential of f of s. Here t is multiplied 2 times. So here Laplace of t square sine at. So from its property, what we can write is Laplace of t square sine at will become minus 1 square d square by ds square, that is its second differential of f of s. What is your f of s? Where f of s is your Laplace of f of t. What is f of t? Sine at or not? Right. So where f of s is your Laplace of f of t, there f of s is Laplace of f of t, or what is f of t over here? Sine at. Laplace of sine at. Now what is formula of Laplace of sine at, students? It is a divided by a square plus a square or not? Right. So Laplace of sine at is a divided by a square plus a square. So this is your f of s. Okay. Now, so let us put this f of s over here. So it is minus 1 square. Now d square by ds square of f of s, that is a divided by s square plus a square. Now, so I will take one separate class of basic differentiation and integration of GTU students, right? But I know here, or for GATE students, is it required? Separate class of differentiation and integration? Please let me know. Is it clear to you now? Now minus 1 whole square is 1 only. Right, even we can remove this minus 1 whole square over here. Okay, minus 1 whole square will become 1. Now this is second differential, means we have to find its differentiation 2 times. So d by ds of a by s square plus a square. So what is differential of a by s square plus a square? A will be constant throughout. So let us take a directly outside because it is constant for all the differential, d by ds. So what is differentiation of 1 upon f of x? So 1 upon x, its differential is minus 1 upon s square plus a square whole square. And again we have to find differential of s square plus a square, that will be 2s or not? Okay, is this clear? If anyone is having difficulty in differentiation, please let me know, right? So that we can take its separate class. Now 2 into minus 1 minus 2. So minus 2a we can take outside. Now inside we are having d by ds of s upon s square plus a square whole square. So this is your u by v rule, right? U by v. So here, if I simplify this, this will become minus 2a s square plus a square whole square constant d by ds of s, this is 1, minus s constant d by ds of s square plus a square whole square divided by s square plus a square whole to the power 4. It is your u by v rule. Everyone remember this rule? U by v. Okay. Either you learned in diploma or degree. D by dx of u by v. V constant, differential of u constant, differential of v divided by v square. Okay. So this is your u by v rule. Now, so here if I simplify further, it is equal to minus 2a. Here s square plus a square whole square, let us keep this as it is only, minus this s is as it is. So its first differential will be of outside function. It will be 2 times s square plus a square. Then differential of inside function, it is again 2s. Divided by s square plus a square whole to the power 4. Sorry, here it will become whole to the power 4. Okay, because v square, s square plus a square whole to the power square whole square. So it will give us to the power 4. Now if I simplify further, so we can see over here, I can take s square plus a square common or not from both these terms. So if I'm taking s square plus a square common, so in first place, I'll be left with s square plus a square. Now in second place, it is 2 2s are 4 s square divided by s square plus a square whole to the power 4. this will get cancelled out. So this is your power 3. So, and this s square minus 4s square will become minus 3s square. So, and you can give minus inside also. So minus 2a square minus 3s square divided by s square plus a square whole to the power 3. Right? So this is your answer. You can give minus inside as well, right? So for GATE student, it depends on options. For GTO students, you should give this minus to inside and then you should write your answer. Is it clear now? Isn't it interesting? Right. Now, so let us see now next question. Question number 1 is clear or not? Please type something in chat box. Is it clear? Shall we see question number 2 now? Okay. So here we have used property of multiplication by t 2 times. Now identification of property is important, students, right? Now for second question, it is Laplace of t to the power 6 e to the power minus 3t. So identify the property and type in chat box which property we should use over here. Right. If you are going to use multiply with t to the power 6 property over here, you have to find its integration 6 times, students. Mind well, sorry, differentiation 6 times. Minus 1 to the power 6 and differential of e to the power minus 3t 6 times. Definitely will get your answer. But this process will become cumbersome, isn't it? Any other thing we can use? Multiplication by t, or in earlier case, second shifting property. What is the identification of second shifting property? Right. Or what is the identification of first shifting property? Before second shifting property, we have seen first shifting property or not? Right. This was your second shifting property. Now, what was your first shifting property? If e to the power at or e to the power minus at is multiplied with your function, then we are going to use first shifting property or not? Okay. So this is your identification of first shifting property. So here can't we use this first shifting property because it is also multiplied with e to the power minus 3t or not? Right. So this question can be done two ways. Either you can use multiplication by t property, or you can use first shifting property. Is it clear? Multiplication by t and first shifting property. But definitely if you are going to use multiplication by t property, sorry, you have to find differential of 1 upon s plus 3 6 times, right? And that will be very much cumbersome. So it will be difficult over here. So let us use first shifting property. Now according to first shifting property, if Laplace of e to the power minus at is multiplied to f of t, then first you should find Laplace of f of t, right? That is your capital F of s. Then you should replace this s with s minus a or not. Okay. So, oh, sorry, if e to the power minus at, then you should replace with s plus a. See, in this chapter, you are going to be confused in minus a and plus a only, right? Where you should use minus a and plus a. So for first shifting property, right? For first shifting property, for first shifting property, see over here, if minus a is multiplied, you have to change with s plus a. If plus a is multiplied, you have to change with s minus a. So let me highlight this as well. So s you have to change with s minus a when it is plus a over here, and s plus a when it is minus a over here. Okay. So s minus a, sorry, s minus a when there is e to the power at in power, right? S to the power minus a when there is plus at in power, and s plus a when it is minus at in power. Of e. So okay, where were we now? E to the power minus at f of t, its Laplace, it is f of s, and we have to change this with s plus a. So here, if I use this first shifting property, so it will become here Laplace of, let me write e to the power minus 3t first. This will become f of s, and I have to change this s with s plus 3, isn't it? From first shifting property, because e to the power minus 3t is multiplied. Now where f of s is Laplace of f of t, that is t to the power 6. Now what is Laplace of t to the power n factorial by s to the power n plus 1 or not? And instead of n, what we are having over here, it is 6. The 6 factorial divided by s to the power 6 plus 1. Now 6 factorial will give you 720. Right. If you don't remember this, no issue, you can find from calculator. But for gate, you have to divide calculator separately, virtual calculator. Okay. Because